Hello Telltales, my name's Rob Barrett. It's very nice to be with you. I'm up in North Cornwall near Launceston in a place called Five Lanes, and last year Adrian Jones, one of the directors of Cornwall Folk Festival, he asked me to write a horoscope for the Folk Festival to go in the programme, and it was in the programme. This is the horoscope, folk horoscope by Rob Barrett, astrologer for the mystically challenged. Virgo, August the 23rd to September the 22nd. Because Jupiter is on the cusp of Uranus, you will meet someone who delights in your sense of humour and tunelessness. Avoid organic food and concertinas. On Thursday the 22nd, you will bump into Steve Knightley in Tesco, which is unusual, as he normally shops in the Co-op. Libra, September the 23rd to October the 22nd. Thanks to your influence, today normally dull people will become amusing. You will become powerfully attracted to someone more than you have ever been powerfully attracted before. Then you will realise that it is your reflection in a shop window. With Mars ascending this month, it is a good time to learn the Boron. Remember, as one door closes, a window opens, often because someone has farted. Scorpio, October the 23rd to November the 21st. Cake is well starred this month, so you will eat copious amounts of the stuff and get fat. On August the 25th, you will be forced to deal with a shanty singer who makes you feel uncomfortable. The best way to deal with this is to use physical violence. The full moon on the 14th brings disappointment in money. You will remember that after verbally abusing that nice young man on the phone, you did take out PPI after all. Sagittarius, November the 22nd to December the 21st. The new moon on the 31st will pave the way for romance and a fetish for Victorian waistcoats. That fickle full moon again on the 14th will trigger a troubling realisation that you no longer like rhyming poetry. You will write a new song which has the chorus repeated 20 times so that you can stay in the limelight for longer than anyone else at the sing-around. Capricorn, December the 22nd to January the 19th. Your fiery Capricorn temper flares at the smallest things. So let the rage pass and wait until you can think of a clever, passive-aggressive put-down for that bloke with the bush hat at the folk club who got your name wrong the other night. On the 14th, that bloody full moon will again bring an embarrassing secret to light. You admit to liking Phil Collins. Aquarius, January the 20th to February the 18th. You will satisfy your own desires and radiate positive energy. Under the influence of Neptune, all your internet viewing habits will become known. Your arrest will follow, but you will be released when the disappointed officers find that you have just been watching old Steele Span and Donovan clips on YouTube. Pisces, February the 19th to March the 20th. It is important to face painful truths on the 31st of August, when the new moon means that the night sky is darker than a long and violent folk ballad about a peasant who sleeps on the lily-white breast of a fine lady and who is later skewered on her husband's sharp sword. How did you not see that coming, eh? On the 14th, that effing full moon again warns against unrealistic career expectations. You're retired, so you don't give a shit. Aries, March the 21st to April the 19th. Mercury's transjunction in the lower bottom is set to undermine your plans, so it is not a good time to sign contracts or enter into a verbal agreement. Be vague and waffle like you usually do. Avoid telling jokes about banjos. They're not very funny, are they? Try telling jokes about guitars and mandolins and see how that goes. Taurus, April the 20th to May the 20th. That bloody full moon again on the 14th. There's a lot to answer for. It will force you to confront someone who wronged you many years ago. The confrontation will go well, as neither of you will be able to remember who you are or what you fell out about. The ukulele workshop will go badly when you correct the instructor on finger technique. Gemini, May the 21st to June the 20th. As a Gemini, you know it all. This month, Saturn is on side to give you free rein to show off. You will reel off information about the etymology of folk songs so obscure that not even ancient folklorists will challenge you. Cooking asparagus is not recommended due to Jupiter's transection with the dark side of the moon. Cancer, June the 21st to July the 22nd. As a Cancerian, you have always mistrusted horoscopes ever since your parents dropped you in a tank of live crabs on your 2nd birthday. Avoid drinking real ale, as you know it only makes you go to the toilet all night. Leo, July the 23rd to August the 22nd. A creative project won't turn out as you thought it would because of that bloody effing full moon on September the 14th. But don't draw a line in the sand, because you'll just look like a lonely old weirdo doing that on the beach. This month is a good time to start trampolining in your front garden to tunes by Chumbawamba. I've always had a thing about, these footballers who cross their chests and when they score a goal. And I was thinking, how it's not fair to have God on your side of a football team, is it really? It's just not fair. So this is called the power of prayer. The footballer stood and crossed his chest. God was on his side. He looked up to the heavens where angels do abide. He ran up to take the penalty, filled with religious pride. He scuffed the ball, fell on his arse and kicked the bugger wide and became an atheist on the spot. Thank you. I sometimes listen to Ken Bruce programme on Radio 2, and he has a phone-in Popmaster quiz programme, and afterwards he asks people if they want to say a quick hello, a dedication, and this one bloke went on and on and on with this list of people. So I wrote this. This is called a quick hello, and in this I play the part of Ken Bruce, very badly, with a very bad Scottish accent, and myself. So a quick hello. Well played, Robert. Shame you lost. Would you like to say a quick hello? Thanks, Ken. Yeah, I'd like to say hello to my lovely wife, Roxy, to my wonderful family, Roxanne, Roxette, Rock Salmon, Rock Solid, Rock Steady, Rock Hudson, Rocky Marciano, Rocky Balboa, Bilbo Baggins, Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Billy Bragg, Billy Whiz, Johnny Fartpants, Johnny Rotten, Dot Cotton, Fern Britton, Benjamin Britton, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawke, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all. My friends who work at Brittany Ferries, Britney Spears, Brian Ferry, Brian Wilson, Wilson Pickett, Brian Adams, Ryan Adams, Adam Faith, Paloma Faith, Blind Lemon Jefferson, Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Spaceship, Kevin Spacey, and my perfect cousin, Kevin. And my mates, Mick, Keith, Charlie, Ronnie, Wood, Ronnie, Ancona, Ronnie Biggs, Raymond Biggs, Mr. Big, Mr. Jones, Barbie Girl, Barbie Doll, Dolly Parton, Dolly Mixtures, Little Mix, Mixomatosis, Halitosis, the Halley Orchestra, Halle Berry, Chuck Berry, Berry Gordy, Gordon Lightfoot, Gordon is a moron, Peter and Gordon, Pete Shelley, Percy Bish Shelley, Mary Shelley, Shelley Winters, Mike and Bernie, Bernie Sanders, Colonel Sanders, Bernie Eccleston, Ecky Thump, Donald Trump, Donald Duck, Donovan, Caravan, Van Morrison and Alanis Morissette. And everyone else who knows me. Doc Martin, Martin Jarvis, Jarvis Cocker, Joe 90, Jolene, Joe Biden, Joe Johnson, Boris Becker, Boris Karloff, Carly Simon, Joni Mitchell, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Paul Young, Fine Young Cannibals, Hannibal, Lecter, Phil, Spector, Phil, Adelphia, Cream, Bread, Meatloaf and The Sweet. Not forgetting my ex-girlfriends Meryl, Cheryl, Beryl, Sue Prue, Lou, Mo, Flo, Joe, Jilly, Millie, Billy, Meg, Peg, Anne, Fran, Jan, Pam, Winnie, Minnie, Nora, Dora, Clora and Flora and all my ex-wives in St Ives and my toy boy Roy in Foy. Anyone else, Robert? No thanks, Ken. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.